All right, we're back. Now, Thomas Miller won the over-under competition or contest, so you get the chance to speak your mind. You can just look at the camera and say your piece.
All right. Well, Downtown Street Fest is...
It's right over here.
Right over here? Okay.
There you go.
It's my first time. I'm a rookie. The Street Fest is this weekend. I think it starts on Saturday. There's going to be a road hockey tournament put on by Rotaract. It got snowed out last month, so if you get the chance, go down there, support a good cause, and yeah, play in a road hockey tournament. Or there's plenty of local businesses that'll have a lot of different stuff going on. I think there's the Roots got a band coming to town. Yeah, it's just a great opportunity to support the arts in our city and get out and meet some people. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, well said. That was great. That was well put. So we'll go on to, we still have time for a couple more topics, which is great. And I guess this one can be a little controversial depending on what side of the ball you're on. But the Vanderbilt football coach, James Franklin, had a interesting point to make when he was referring to hiring recruits for his team or for the program. He mentioned that there's a strong correlation between having confidence and going up and talking to a woman and being quick on your feet and having some personality and confidence, being fun, articulate, and going to walk up to a high school kid and recruiting him and selling him to your school. Now, this has got him in hot water. He did apologize on Twitter. But is there like an underlying message here that, you know, he might be right?
Really?
I'm just saying. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just throwing that question out to you.
So is he going out to a watering hole to recruit his assistant coaches?
Well, he's saying he looks at their wives because the prettier the wife.
Oh,
the prettier the wife. The chances are he's like, hey, you know what? He's confident enough to snag a gorgeous woman. He's confident enough to talk to a high school kid and recruit him to the school. It's funny, but I think it just comes down to the confidence thing. He went wrong about it.
Foot and mouth disease.
No kidding.
Yeah.
He should not have gone with that analogy at all. But I think there's some correlation between confidence and recruiting kids. That's right. But what he said was way out of line, and he should not have gone there at all.
So when he's hiring a person, he's got two guys down for a job interview. His wife is, well, and his wife is gorgeous. So you're going to hire the guy that has a gorgeous wife because... Yeah, I don't know. I think this guy totally put his foot in his mouth.
I think he believes it though. He
he was convinced if you listen to the radio interview, and he just sounded, he's like, look, this is what you got to look for. And he was kind of joking and being candid. He went about it the wrong way, yes.
Totally.
But, you know, the whole thing is there that underlying message that is right, that there is a confidence thing, but should he said it a lot better?
No, he probably shouldn't have probably said it underneath his breath and not really say it out on airwaves, but I don't know where he's going with that, and I don't necessarily agree with him.
All right, well, let's quickly talk about Rory McIlroy. He does have a gorgeous girlfriend, but let's go to talk about his golfing game, which has been very poor of late. He's been cut 3 times in his last 3 tournaments. Is that going to be an issue?
Golf is a mental game. Rory's in a funk right now, and it just matters getting out of it. You know, we were talking about Woods just not that long ago about the way that he played this past weekend. He's out of his funk, and it's going to take some time for Rory to get out of his.
But but the correlation though, guys? I'll just make this quick. They compare him as the new Tiger. Is he no longer that now because just the way he struggled?
No, he's 23 years old. He's got a lot of years left, a lot of time left to. Well, first of all, there's never going to be another Tiger. The guy transcended the game. He's an absolutely amazing athlete, and there's never going to be another. But Rory McIlroy will be a great player on this tour. He's still number 3 in the world. That's impressive. For
so that shot wasn't over. That's not an overshot then. You still consider him that?
Oh yeah, he's a great player. He's just right now struggling. A great players sometimes struggle, and those great players get out of it though.
All right, so he's not the new Tiger, but he's certainly making a name for himself. That's pretty much the way to get here?
Yes.
All right, well, thanks a lot. Thomas, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. We'll have you on next time, definitely.
Thank you so much for having me, Moses. It was a pleasure.
Definitely a great guest, that's for sure. And Greg, it's always great to have you, as always. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Moses.
All right, and we'll see you guys next week on The Gloves Are Off.